It's a brand new story in a brand new kingdom, and we're actually going to be first playing the stage that we're playing on the show floor, but we have a few new additions we're showing exclusively here on Nintendo Treehouse Live, and one of those is this spunky blonde here, Liane.
She's a new hero, right?
She's a brand new character added just to this game, and she is the twin sister of Rowan, who you can play as on the show floor. Hi, Xander. Hello. We'll get to Xander in a bit.
We'll be spending a lot of time with Xander.
Yes, but while we have Hayashi-san here, perhaps you could tell us a little bit about how the idea came about to create a warrior-style game based around Fire Emblem.
我々ゼルダ無双も開発してたんですけども、ゼルダ無双のハイラルウォリアーズレジェンズの時に3DS で下画面でプレイアブルキャラクターをこうリアルタイムに切り替えるっていう遊びを入れたんですね。でこれを入れた時にやっぱりファイアーエンブレムの伝統的な3すくみの遊びとこのキャラクターを切り替える無双っていうのは多分すごく相性のいい面白いゲームになるんじゃないかなということで、ゼルダ無双をハイラルウォリアーズのレジェンズ開発中にぜひ次このファイアーエンブレム無双を作りましょうっていうお話をさせていただいて、今回こうやって実現したとなります。
So as you may know, we worked on the game Hyrule Warriors, and in Hyrule Warriors Legends we had a game system where on the touchscreen you could switch characters, and we thought that this would be a really good combination with some of the strategic elements from Fire Emblem. For example, like the weapons triangle. So we heard about this project during the time that we were developing Hyrule Warriors Legends, and we thought it would be a great idea to work on a Fire Emblem themed Warriors games.
Hey, thank you. And as we just saw, Prince Marth showed up.
Hey there.
Fans may recognize him from the very first Fire Emblem game, or from Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon
on the Nintendo
DS. And he shows up all around.
He's a busy man.
He is. But we're not going to give away anything about story here, but you will see a bunch of different Fire Emblem heroes and villains showing up, and you may just have to battle some of them.
It'll all make sense when you're playing.
It'll make sense when you play.
Don't fret.
But as you just saw, there was a stun gauge over one of those enemies, and Matthew was actually able to whittle it all the way down, which allowed him to unleash a really epic critical hit on them, which did a great amount of damage.
I love all of the nods to the Fire Emblem franchise that we're seeing in here, including the critical hit that you just saw with like the facial animation going across the screen.
Absolutely, and speaking of, we've got these little sprites on a grid-based map. That's a little bit familiar to Fire Emblem fans, and it also brings me to something else that we're showing exclusively here on Nintendo Treehouse Live, which is the ability to give commands. Now, this is extremely useful, but you can actually select any of the units that you're in control of and send them anywhere you want. You can deploy them to an enemy base, you can send them to fight a different enemy. You can do whatever you want to help you maintain control of the map, and this is really key. And